Yes, today we are going to be creating a Patriotic Mobile. And the first thing we need to do, turn over the paper plate, and somewhere along the smooth circle, we need to put our name and our class. When you are finished, you may flip it over because this is the front side of our mobile. We're going to be working with a paintbrush today, and you have some red paint at your table. We need to create 3 stripes on our plate, and the first one we should start with is the middle one. So you're just going to go right down the middle of your paper plate. If you get some globs of paint, try to pull those back into the stripe. When you are finished, you may rest your brush on your plate. We're going to put the plates on the drying rack, and the rule with using the drying rack is we always put our project on the very bottom row. The next artist will put theirs on the next row up and all the way till we get to the top of the drying rack, and we don't skip any rows all the way from the bottom to the top. And then you're going to take your paintbrush, and at your sink you're going to find a bowl of water. You need to put your brush inside of it, give it 1, 2, 3 swirls, and then leave your brush to rest so that the rest of the paint will soak out of it, and I'll take care of it from there. Our paper plates have had a chance to dry, and our next step is going to be to use pencil. Now what we're trying to do is make like a snail shell or a pinwheel. And when you do this, you have to go slow because if you mess up, it's a little bit hard to fix. And you're going to keep pinwheeling bigger and bigger till eventually you hit the edge of your plate. At this point, we're going to be using scissors. Now, when you use scissors, a lot of people like to just use the tip. You actually have to open them up wide like an alligator's mouth so that you can chomp while you're cutting. And so you're going to take this and chomp right on your pencil line. A few things I should mention about scissor safety is, in the art room, we never walk with them. So if you needed to get up for some reason, you would always lay your scissors on your table before you get up. But if you were doing a craft or a piece of art at home and your parents gave you permission and you needed to walk with them for some reason, you would put the blade always in your hand with the handles facing up. That way, if you were to trip and fall, you're just going to hit those handles and not get hurt. But if you were to trip and fall holding them like this or like this, then you could really get injured. So we always hold the handles up when we walk, but then again, in the art room, we always just lay them down before we get up. Now that we have cut the pinwheel for our mobile, we're going to be putting a hole right in the middle of the center little spot right there. You're going to cut a piece of yarn, and so that you know how long, just pinch the yarn, go up your arm, and where your elbow is, you can go ahead and snip it right there. The yarn's going to go through the hole just a little bit. Just give it a little tail right there. This is called masking tape. When you use it, if you pull, 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 nothing will happen. But if you tear it like paper, then it's good. You want to make a piece of yarn at the end about the size of your hand, so when we get ready to glue our stars on, make sure you leave a nice tail for the yarn. Here's what we're going to do now. We use a rule in art class called dot dot not a lot. We're going to be using Elmer's glue. When you unscrew it, if you just give it 3 shakes upside down like ketchup, 1, 2, 3, then the glue is going to be at the tip. Dot dot not a lot. Give it a nice little massage. The glue dries clear, so if you get a little bit too much, that's okay. And now you have your star at the top. When you pull it apart, it makes this very cool mobile. When you're finished today, we're gonna put this on the drying rack, just like this, so that that star has a chance to dry. That is a completed Patriotic Mobile. Good job today, artists.